In the 1960s, the National Enquirer began selling magazines in supermarkets as an alternative to newsstands, and to sweeten the deal with supermarkets, they offered to buy back unsold issues. Thus began the supermarket tabloid. Supermarket tabloids are particularly notorious for over-the-top, sensationalized stories, the facts of which can often be called into question. Who hasn't been standing in the checkout line at the grocery store and you constantly look over and read the outrageous claims that are on the front of some of these magazines? Today we're going to try to take a look at some of these outrageous claims that have been made over the years by a variety of different magazines like the National Enquirer, Star, the Weekly World News, and I'll try to do this and keep a straight face. Here they have Hillary Clinton adopting an alien baby. The space creature survived a UFO crash in Arkansas, and that the Secret Service is building a special nursery in the White House. Now, this was released during the time that he was actually president. This is the Weekly World News, which they are so over the top, it's just unbelievable. Here's one: surgeons cut off my head and sewed it back on. In her own chilling words, woman who survived the most bizarre operation in medical history describes her ordeal. And you can see they got pictures of her that they've kind of photoshopped different devices in front of her and made it look like they sewed her head back on. Here Elvis is tired of being a bachelor. He's now 30 and he moans that I'm looking for a wife, but I can't find one. Here a man's head explodes in the barber chair. Stories and photos on the inside. Woman with 4 legs opens dance studio. Here the redneck vampire attacks a trailer park. Now here's a Christmas miracle. A severed leg hops to the hospital. The accident victim's runaway limb is reattached in 7-hour operation. Here's one by the National Enquirer that says Hoover ordered the Kennedys and Martin Luther King murdered. Here's one from Weekly News. At the very top it says 170 mile per hour sneeze blows off woman's hair. It's a miracle she's alive. And then the main story is Bigfoot kept lumberjack as a love slave. Here's one where a fat cat explodes. A 55-pound kitty gobbles too much catnip and goes kaboom. And also the main story is Clinton to head an all-girls school. Here's one back when Michael Jackson was married to Lisa Marie, and Elvis tells Lisa Marie, divorce Michael. Here Elvis is seen alive at Graceland. He's in a wheelchair, but the king's alive. Now, the main story on this one is angry trucker fires 5 bullets into the UFO. But the smaller ones in small print are the ones that are funny. There's one that says, a shocking picture. See a woman who's so ugly she only goes out at night. Here they're showing a picture of Star Jones's stomach stapling and Ted Kennedy's secret love child. Here's an older one from the National Enquirer talking about Anne Bancroft, and it says, I'm a slob. I burp and slurp in public. Here's where the duck hunters shoot an angel. Here's one that says Adam and Eve were astronauts. An alien's in the slammer after a fist fight with Bill over Hillary. You got a picture of Bill Clinton with a black eye. And here's one that the Weekly World News loves to run. It's about the Bat Boy and Bat Child. And here's the Bat Child found in the cave. They've done hundreds of these. Barbara Streisand moans that she was happier as a beatnik. Doctors say this girl's body is mature enough to bear children. She's a woman at 20 months. Here a dolphin grows human arms. Here they found Satan's skull in New Mexico. Bible experts call it the find of the century. And I don't know if you know that Dick Cheney was a robot. Here's an older one talking about Elkie Summer and how that she socks men who make passes at her. Here's where Obama hid his gay lifestyle to be president. Here's where Bruce Jenner and Elvis had a secret gay affair. Here's where the farmer shoots a 23-pound grasshopper. And down in the corner there's a hairy guy's face, and it says, "Thousands of gals want to marry Mr. Fuzzy Wuzzy." Here's where Bill Clinton hires a 3-breasted intern. Here's where the screaming tourists flee when the creature washes up on shore. It's a half-human, half-fish found in Florida. World's fattest man weds tiniest woman. Snowball fight kills 6. Here's where a 174-mile-an-hour sneeze blows wife's hair off. It was worse than Hurricane Andrew. Saddam and Osama bin Laden are in love. Their shocking secret life. Osama captured by rednecks. Terror chief hunted down in Missouri. Here's where the Beverly Hillbillies' Donna Douglas says, "I want to be wild." Man with no arms and no legs, he's a human caterpillar. He's a husband and father. Here's where they say modern women aren't human. Here's one where they say they can do head transplants now. Ursula Andress's husband says, "Every man wants my wife." Well, that might have been true back then. Here Rita Hayworth says, "I'm back from the dead. For 2 years I was a zombie." Here's a chilling encounter. I touched Bigfoot. This is the one that I used as a thumbnail for this video. Titanic survivors found on board. And they make it look like in the picture that they're sitting inside trying to get out. Thank you so much for watching. This has been really fun. Kind of a departure from the normal. But it's fun to look at these things and laugh at the stupidity of them. Thanks again for watching.